We're diving deep into a messy and unexpected situation that's grabbed headlines and sent fans into full-blown debate mode. We're talking about none other than Yo Gotti, Angela Simmons, and GloRilla, three major names in hip-hop now caught up in a swirl of rumors, loyalty questions, and accusations. GloRilla, who's one of the biggest rising stars under Yo Gotti's label CMG, recently made some jaw-dropping comments about Angela Simmons, and it's got the whole internet asking, is there trouble in Gotti's paradise? She claimed Gotti was trapped by Angela and accused Angela of playing the victim card. Those are some heavy statements, especially when it involves personal relationships, reputations, and careers. So what exactly did GloRilla say? What's the backstory between Gotti and Angela? And why would GloRilla go public with this drama? Buckle up, because we're breaking it all down, every detail, every layer, and every possible consequence. Before we get into the heat of the drama, let's take a second to talk about GloRilla, because her rise in hip-hop has been nothing short of amazing. Born Gloria Haluja Woods, she's a Memphis native who blew up in 2022 with her viral anthem, FNF, Let's Go. The rawness, the energy, and the unapologetic lyrics turned her into an overnight sensation. She went from local freestyles to international award stages practically overnight. That success caught the eye of Yo Gotti, who didn't waste time. He signed her to his label, Collective Music Group, CMG, for a reported $500,000 deal, plus a luxury watch. Since then, she's been climbing higher, collaborations with Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, and features in major festivals and tours. She's not just another rapper, she's a movement. Bold, loud, and fiercely loyal, which brings us to why her recent words are hitting so hard. Let's talk about the couple in the center of it all, Yo Gotti and Angela Simmons. This wasn't just a random celebrity pairing. Gotti famously rapped about his crush on Angela years before they actually got together. Remember the lyric from Down in the DM? And I just followed Angela Simmons / boy. I got a crush on Angela Simmons. That bar aged like fine wine. In 2023, fans were shocked, in a good way, when the two confirmed they were officially dating. It felt like a full circle moment. Angela posted photos of them together, draped in luxury, jet-setting across the globe, even ringing in New Year's side by side. Angela Simmons, daughter of Rev Run of Run DMC, has always been seen as classy, spiritual, and composed. She's a businesswoman, a mom, and someone who's been in the spotlight her whole life. Pairing up with Gotti, the street-smart rapper and CMG boss, made for a fascinating contrast. They became a power couple, but now that image is starting to crack. So now let's get into the bombshell moment. GloRilla, during a conversation that quickly circulated across social media, made two serious accusations. She said that Yo Gotti was trapped by Angela Simmons and that Angela was playing the victim. Think about that for a second. Saying someone was trapped in a relationship implies manipulation, control, and entrapment. Possibly even suggestions of pregnancy, clout chasing, or emotional blackmail. It's a loaded term. And accusing someone of playing the victim, that's calling them fake. It's saying they're pretending to be innocent while actually being the aggressor. Coming from anyone, these claims would be bold. But coming from someone within CMG, Gotti's artist, someone he personally mentored, it's explosive. It suggests there's more going on behind the scenes than we ever knew. Once GloRilla's comments hit the timeline, the internet did what the internet does best, split into factions. Some fans immediately sided with GloRilla. They said she was simply keeping it real and speaking up on behalf of someone she respects. In their eyes, Gotti had been acting different since getting with Angela. Maybe more distracted, maybe less focused on the music and his artists. Others said Glo was completely out of line, that she was overstepping, airing dirty laundry, and dragging another black woman publicly for no reason. Some fans questioned her motives. Was this about loyalty, or was it jealousy? Had Angela rubbed Glo the wrong way behind closed doors? Angela's fans, especially, were quick to defend her. They reminded everyone of her calm demeanor, her work as a mom and entrepreneur, and her long history of keeping it classy. They argued that Glo was creating unnecessary drama and potentially damaging her own image. So why would GloRilla make these comments in the first place? Was it personal beef or something more strategic? Let's consider this. Glo has been fiercely loyal to CMG and to Gotti. He took a chance on her early in her career, and in return, she's often defended him and spoken highly of their bond. If she sees him in pain or being manipulated, maybe she feels obligated to speak up. But there's another possibility. Maybe there's been tension between Glo and Angela behind the scenes. Maybe Angela's involvement in Gotti's personal life started influencing business. Could it be that Angela was in meetings, on calls, or making suggestions that didn't sit right with Glo? Jealousy, power imbalance, a clash of personalities, all are possible. And we can't ignore the timing. GloRilla has been on a steady rise. Maybe this was her way of reclaiming attention or asserting dominance in the CMG narrative. Now, what about Gotti? That's the million-dollar question. As of now, he hasn't said a word publicly about the situation. No tweets, no interviews, no cryptic Instagram captions, silence. That might be strategic, or it might be avoidance. Gotti's known for being cool-headed and calculated. He doesn't usually act on impulse. But when your artist and your partner are being pitted against each other in the public eye, that silence can feel loud. Some fans think Gotti's been distancing himself from Angela for a while. She's been posting more solo, more introspective content. No recent couple photos, no big public gestures. Could this be the beginning of a slow fade? Or is Gotti just trying to keep things private until the storm passes? This situation is a perfect example of how public image and private reality can be completely different. On social media, Gotti and Angela were the dream couple, manifestation, black love, success. But behind that, we may have had control issues, conflicting priorities, and shifting loyalties. It also shows how dangerous mixing business with personal life can be. When you're running a label, managing careers, and also maintaining a high-profile relationship, it gets complicated. GloRilla's outburst might have been emotional, or it might have been a warning sign. Either way, it's a reminder that what we see online is rarely the full picture. Let's talk business for a second. CMG has been one of the hottest labels in the game. Between Gotti, GloRilla, Moneybagg Yo, ESTG, and more, they've got serious firepower. But moments like this can shake the foundation. If artists start feeling like personal relationships are affecting label decisions, it causes friction. GloRilla putting this out into the public opens the door for fans, press, and even other artists to start questioning leadership. Will this damage CMG's unity, or will it force a reset? Could we see Glo distancing herself from Gotti if he sides with Angela? Or is this just a rough patch they'll all move past? The next few months will tell us a lot. Alright y'all, that's the full breakdown of the GloRilla, Yo Gotti, and Angela Simmons situation. It's messy, it's layered, and it's still unfolding. Was Glo out of pocket? Is Angela really playing the victim? Is Gotti stuck between two powerful women who are pulling him in opposite directions? Drop your thoughts in the comments, be respectful, but let us know how you see it. Are you Team Glo, Team Angela, or just watching the drama like?